6 points back in the wild card spot, but the Jets are 6-1 on Saturdays this season. So they'll hope to keep that momentum going in their climb up the standings. As we welcome you to Winnipeg on Hockey Night in Canada. This is skated out by Nyquist. Nyquist, nifty move. Nyquist to goal, scores! Nyquist gets his first as a Jet. Unless it's Niederreiter right on the board.
It was determined that the play was offside. We have
yes,
no
Niederreiter. You got it, John.
And
laterally, he's really good at it. And like we saw in the last shift, 50-50 pucks. He beats you to those pucks and gains a lot of puck possession.
Here's Velarde down to Connor. Connor spins in the corner up high. Morrissey with room, scores! Josh Morrissey makes no doubt about that one, and this time the Jets for sure.
Collision at the blue line with Jonathan Toews. Watch this one here as Connor dangles his way through the middle of the ice. And anytime a forward comes up the middle of the ice, there's indecision. Who's got him? Who's going to take him? Minnesota doesn't read it right. And then a collision at the net with Velarde, who wipes out the Minnesota Wild defender, and that allows Morrissey to step right in and lean into this thing. Look at Hartman. He's like, yeah, I'm not blocking that thing. This is a...
Johansson goes after it. Gloves come off. Logan Stanley and Jake Middleton. Middleton at 6'3", taking on 6'7" Stanley. Two tough customers here, and Stanley using his reach. Gets a few rights in early. Middleton comes back with a couple of his own.
Two big, tough boys. To be okay. Middleton is down low with Stanley here as they're into the boards, and I mean, there just wasn't a lot that happened that would set it off either. Just a quick little whisper conversation like, hey, you want to go? And Christmas season is over. And now it's buckle down time, and there you see the shots at the end that Middleton threw. Stanley early, Toews goes over.
Morrissey over to Connor. Connor, a little head fake through center. He'll flip it across to the wing for Velarde. Back to Connor. In front. Scheifele going to the net. Velarde with a chance. And it's off the post. Here's Connor with it again. Kyle Connor to Velarde. Nifty move. Put it through his feet. Now he's got to go after it in the corner. Right it to Connor. Connor over to Morrissey. Morrissey to Scheifele. Scheifele in tight. Velarde below the goal line, back to Scheifele. Scheifele holds on, pass across, chance for Nyquist. The ball stick gets across.
That's when all the pressure comes over as Scheifele tries to go through to Nyquist.
Off the glass to the line, Hughes kept it in. Boldy with it, trying to get it for Kaprizov. Hughes looks to the net, laid it down for Kaprizov, but it kicks back for Spurgeon. His shot, scores! Spurgeon put it to the net with Kaprizov in front, and it catches the post and goes in. I'm not sure if it was tipped on the way by Boldy or not, but the Wild have tied it 1-1.
Flipping Quinn Hughes onto different units. Now he's playing with Spurgeon. He was with Bogosian the shift before, and he keeps the puck alive early in this shift, and now the wrist shot to the net is going to miss, and then Spurgeon is just going to lay this to the net. Boldy is going to tip this thing into the net, looks like. I mean, it looks like he got it. His reaction was, and the way Spurgeon is pointing at him, is that this is Boldy's goal. We'll wait for the announcement. It's hard to tell from there, the overhead. Christmas, the first period was ugly, and really ugly was the words of Scott Arniel. But the period 2 was better, and period 3 they dominated, and he challenged his team.
Now gets it off Kaprizov. Down to Zuccarello. Through the crease. Comes back across. Boldy on net. Hellebuck to stop in tight on Eriksson. It's back for the Vesverkov. Can't get it to the goal. Toews will knock it down. Played it to Pionk. Nyquist with it. Nyquist holds. Shoots off the post. Velarde hustles after it. He'll hand it off for Connor. Back for Velarde. In his skates to Connor. Drops. Scheifele with a shot blocked in front. And that one will sting as Yurov got it away. Here's Kaprizov. Gets a step in the middle. The Red scores! Kirill Kaprizov with a great play and a great goal. And he gives the Wild the 2-1 lead.
The presence of mind to keep it going. There's the shot, the block. He turns around the backhand, gets it up to Zuccarello. I mentioned that both these teams can transition really quickly, and Kaprizov is already leaving the zone once the shot gets blocked. He knows once Urov blocks the shot that they're heading the other way, so he takes advantage of that, and he catches Winnipeg sleeping, and Zuccarello with a beautiful pass. Two great passes off the block shot from Urov.
Here's Middleton with a shot. It's blocked by Pearson. Boldy has got it. Boldy hands it off. Middleton to the net. Denied by Hellebuck. Middleton trying to center it. Eriksson lays it over. Faber back in the middle. Scheifele intercepts. Scheifele up for Velarde. Down the wing trying to get by Quinn Hughes. Velarde holds him off. One hand on the stick. Can't get in front. Scheifele does. To Connor, who scores.
He's got to keep the door shut for now till they can climb back into it. And after that save, what a nice job by Velarde. One hand on the stick, one hand holding off the check, and then he gets this puck out in front to Kyle Connor, who does the rest.
Up for Connor. Connor got it out. He'll catch up to it. Tries to get by Brodin and does. Connor to Velarde off the crossbar. Oh, what a setup in Velarde.
It's height to the net, but sometimes those things that are rolling like that, they'll drop a good foot coming to the net.
Scramble off the draw. Jets get it. Scheifele scores! Scheifele with a buzzer beater with 2 seconds left has put the Jets up front 3-2.
Wins that one clean on a set play, and the Jets, who are 11-1-1 when leading after 2, took the lead to head into the third period.
We'll send it back to wild territory. Quinn Hughes for Boldy. Tips it over to Kaprizov. Back for Boldy. Boldy cutting in, put it off the post. Sturm couldn't settle the puck down to get a shot at the wide open cage. And the Jets dodge a bullet. Velarde back up ice, pass across. Oh, what a save by Volstead off of Mark Scheifele. Here's Connor with it. Connor waiting. Flipped in front. Scheifele with a chance. Denied by Volstead. They're lined up, and Eriksson won it. Johansson to Hughes. Over to Boldy. Back for Hughes. Quinn Hughes with a shot, and it's blocked by Barron. His broken stick. And Zuccarello scores. The Wild get the power play goal as Zuccarello.
It's a tough draw right here. Barron does not win the draw. Minnesota gets possession, and eventually a puck goes to the net. Kaprizov keeps it alive off the back wall, and he throws it out in front. And as it goes out in front here, it goes through everybody to the stick of Zuccarello, who buries it. If it's me, I got Jonathan Toews taking that face off all night long. He has been so solid. They didn't get the draw.
He'll give it over to Faber. They back up in their own zone, and this game will go to overtime.
Join Josh Morrissey for the Winnipeg Jets.
Minnesota 3-5 in overtime. The Jets 1-2, and here we go. Overtime in Winnipeg. Morrissey will get to it. Chased by Eriksson back into his own end. Josh Morrissey, who opened the scoring in this game tonight, will hand it off to Kyle Connor. Connor wheels his way into the Wild zone. Connor checks up. Stops. Now throws it over. Oh, the shot by Scheifele is grabbed by Volstead as he quickly dropped it for Hughes. Hughes for Kaprizov. Kirill Kaprizov works it in. Quinn Hughes drops. Boldy scores! Matt Boldy, his second of the night, is the overtime winner. And the Wild rally back to win it 4-3.
Well, the season continues for Matt Boldy. The ice right in the wheelhouse for Boldy, who snaps this thing top shelf, glove side.